best game against Arsenal. I said we lose that game.
I
The
didn't
game
do
against
that.
Fulham. Game against Fulham. Away, I've gone for a cheeky draw.
Not a light scammers.
Win.
A light scammers like how we beat them last time.
A cheeky scam win. Win.
Yeah.
Burnley. Win. Man City. Loss.
Chelsea at home.
Chelsea at home. Draw. Chelsea at home. Draw. Brentford. In Buemo Dagger. Sunderland. We win that game. Liverpool, pray for our lives. And I'm hearing Isak wants to go to Liverpool as well. Let us not play them with the likes of Isak in their team. Let us not play them. Like, it's crazy, bro.
I beg.
And right now, if we go into next season and we have not addressed the keeper, I would like to retell you what I think about those results.
Yeah, because it's going to be more. Arsenal's the first game of the season where, like, people ain't got going yet. You can catch man cold.
Actually, Arsenal are not the fastest starters, right?
And also recently against Arsenal, weirdly, even when we were 16th the other day, they pulled up at Old Trafford. We should have won that game. We should have won that game. Do you know what I mean? Even in our most criminal state, that Arsenal find a way. The season before, remember, we thought we was going to get 8-0, and we lost 1-0 with Amrabat and that. And we were like, actually, I thought that was going to be 8-0. We actually did all right. But they were just like, just get the 3 points. We're in the title race. Just, I don't care. It's 1-0. Should have. I thought it'd be more. And then the years before that, we beat them at Old Trafford. So I don't know what it is at Old Trafford against Arsenal. They run around. They try. And it's the first game. Cunha, first game at Old Trafford. Do you know what I mean? Hopefully in Brumo. For the first game, I think there's something in that. I don't think we lose that game. We won't let them beat us. I said we'll win that game. Yeah, I did. And I did go further than that. I was like, yeah, to the Arsenal fans just outside, you got to just, new season. I said, last time I checked, we were on 0 points, mate. So don't want to hear about 15th. We're on 0 points, first game of the season. Old Trafford would be rocking. Let's be having you. Let's be having you, Arsenal fans. Gyökeres might be playing against us. Let's be having you. Don't care. Old Trafford, mate. First game of the season.
Yes, against the Asian All-Stars.
Huh? Yeah. Last year. So that's not now.
I hate you still.
That's not now, bro.
I hate you.
Actually, it's not even not now. That's not August or whenever when the Arsenal game is it? Bro, that follow on from the season and put them on the plane to Kuala Lumpur, obviously it's still going to be shit. How are they going to be any different to what we saw 3 days before? Well, we actually beat Villa. It's not going to be.
For you to get what you're looking for, Lex.
Or Gyökeres could be playing for us.
We need our signings to happen.
Right. So let's see.
There. No, but we can't do the Casemiro get touched and then bring in a big player.
No, it has to be before that. We have to get the signings in.
You have to do the signings. This is what I'm saying. That's cool. My thing is, just like, I just wouldn't personally. They don't deserve it. They don't deserve us getting mad gassed and us predicting mad things. They have to.
No, they don't.
They have to earn.
But it's Arsenal at home, first game of the season. I just had to.
We lost 17 times last season, bro. They don't just get to, I hate reflex, but they don't just get to get our trust again straight off the bat. They don't get that. That's not fair. They don't get that. I got to protect myself. Mentally, they put us through the ringer. Mentally, they hurt us, bro. 17
but this is true. Larry says it there. What universe is? Flex is positive and KG's negative. Like I'm just saying, it's first game of the season. No one's got any form. You know what I mean? Slow starters and that. I'm saying I don't think we'll get touched. I think we'll beat them.
Mentally, we took 17 losses. If you think I shouldn't put the defensive mechanisms to make sure I can. And one of them wasn't Arsenal at Old Trafford. It wasn't Villa at Old Trafford. The ones that you should get licks. It wasn't Chelsea. This is just how I defend myself, bro. This is how I protect myself.
Yeah, you got to protect. Yeah, I hear that.
I experienced 17 losses, bro. That's beyond anything I've experienced in my entire life of supporting this club. Like, I weren't there for the relegation and I weren't there for that. But 17 losses is excessive, bro. That's how I protect myself.
Yeah, you got to protect. I hear that.
I experienced 17 losses, bro. that's beyond anything I've experienced in my entire life as supporting this club. Like, I weren't there for the relegation and I weren't there for that. But 17 losses is excessive, bro.
Of course.
You go and see the missus, and then she just knows that you've lost again. And even now, after a while, it's when the banter stopped. You have to understand, people stopped laughing at us, bro.
So have you changed? Can I ask you a question then? Is this a different? Have you changed because of this? Because you've been affected by what's gone on. So you see, like what you always say is, Flex, listen. You think I'm not going to laugh at this, that, and the other? You think I'm not going to big up my chest? I don't care. This is what I do, bro. I support Man United. I'm just a fan. You see all of that. Has that gone then? Is this the new year of like, yeah, we'll probably lose that?
I'm going to be a hater. I'm going to hate on other teams. 100%.
No, but us. No, us.
I've changed.
You've changed.
I've changed.
That's it. So you won't be reckless. So can I ask?
No, I'm still gonna be a prick to other teams. You're not gonna hear from me. We're winning the league from pre-season. No chance.
No, that's fine, but that would just be silly.
I've done that before. I have to tell myself not to put money down for the last how many years. I've had to tell myself not to put a cheeky bet with the bookies to say we'll win the league. I usually want to do that every season. Even Ten Hag, every manager, I've wanted to say.
You always do it. Yeah, you always do it.
Yeah? It's not even a thought pattern of mine.
So you have changed, like you said.
Changed. Yeah. I've changed, bro. Like, I can't believe it because I would have. Remember, old me. Just imagine. I've changed. Look at the fixture list. First game, Arsenal win 3 points.
But you hate. That's what I'm saying. Because you hate Arsenal so much, you still say
exactly. You would hear me go 6 games unbeaten before I now recognize a loss. Have you heard that from me? Not at all. What is that, Flex? Change.
Can I ask you this? Could that change very early on in the season? Say we just gave Arsenal licks. Oh my God, Acuna was on a map. That Acuna got... Nah, I'm telling you, Fleck, Acuna, the way he just ran away from Rice and just put that... Oh my... Could it change?
I can't do that. Do you know why I'll say that?
All right.
Remember the first game, Ronaldo, when I thought he was going to win the league?
Yeah.
When Ronaldo came back and his Newcastle and the place was rocking, I've never heard Old Trafford like that. I was there the first game.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
And I said, we're winning the league. I saw what I needed to see. Ronaldo's mum was crying about his reaction. And nah. 4 times to Spurs, we lost. And if they lose to Spurs, again, on the 8th of November, because when's your birthday again? When's yours?
2nd.
2nd of December. 2nd December.